very seriously. He's not going to be making a statement today. Maybe at some point in the future, he'll go ahead and make a statement. Today was the first court date. We've got some things done. From now, what we're really looking to do is to continue our communication with the government. That's been ongoing. It's been very professional. It's been very productive. And we hope to continue in that direction. But right now, what we're dealing with is a lot of notoriety simply because of a photograph that was taken in an instant. A lot of judgment based on that photograph, which has led to death threats to Adam and his family. So at this point, what he'd like to do is he'd like to just get home to his family. He'd like some privacy and spend some quality time with them, and we'll take the case from that point, and we'll see where it goes.
You said this is a very serious matter, but there's a lot of people out there who say the charges that he is currently facing are not that serious. He could be facing much more serious charges. What do you think about what the government has filed so far?
Well, I can take that question. I mean, the government obviously in any criminal case is going to file initially a complaint, and that complaint is more or less a placeholder, and that gives them the opportunity to later indict anyone on much more serious charges. And it's my experience, I'm a former federal prosecutor, federal agent, that is something that could happen in this case. So I would differ with the opinion that, I mean, he's got serious charges. He's got felony charges against him right now, and obviously he's taking this very seriously. We're taking this very seriously. I agreed with some of the remarks that the federal prosecutor made in here. I mean, this has been a substantial incident in our history, and so we definitely understand the significance of this case.
Can your client help identify anyone else from Florida who was involved in this siege in the Capitol?
That's a great question, but we're not going to get into that at this point. I mean, this is within minutes of his order of release. I can tell you that one of the things I did want to address is the fact that in the media. And outside the media, social media, there's been a lot of attacks on him and his family personally, characterizing our client as, a terrorist or a traitor, or some sort of threat to our country. And let's face the facts here. I mean, we just had a federal judge release this person, okay, with the United States backing that. The U.S. Attorney's Office, both in the Middle District of Florida and the District of D.C., found that he was neither a flight risk or a danger to the community. That's why we're standing on these courthouse steps. So I wouldn't put him in the same kettle of fish necessarily with some of the other people that you've seen on the videos, CNN, Fox News, some of those other folks that were, it was atrocious behavior. It was, violent and very atrocious, and I'll leave it at that.
What do you think was going to happen when he broke into the Capitol? What was he thinking to be there?
I'm not there to comment on his state of mind at this point.
It seems like from your first comment that these charges might resolve themselves without going to trial. Is that what you're hoping?
I don't want to put the cart before the horse. We've got to review all of the evidence that's going to be provided to us, and then we'll take it from there to see what direction we're going to go.
Do you believe
We're provided signature bond, passport, surrender of his passport, and other conditions. I mean, truly, let's be honest. You guys are all reporters. You do this for a living. If he was a threat to the community or a danger, he wouldn't be standing here with me today.
And that's an unsecure bond, right? A signature bond.
It's an unsecure signature bond. That's correct.
It could be worse.
It could be worse, but I think part of what you have to factor into is, again, you just have to drill down on what actually happened. You have a photograph of our client, in a building, unauthorized to be there with, what appears to be a podium or a lectern. I'm not exactly sure which one it is called, but that's what we have.
Obviously, that presents problems for you as a defense attorney in that you have your client in the building at the time of the break-in.
I don't know how to else explain that, but yeah, that would be a problem. I'm not a magician, and neither is Mr. Bigney. So yeah, we've got a photograph of our client who appears to be inside the federal building or inside the Capitol with government property.
when it comes to the next court date that he has, will he be there physically, or will you guys go to represent him?
If he's required to be in court, he'll be in court.
Can you tell us your name, sir?
Yes, please.
David Bigney.
B-I-G.
B-I-G-N-E-Y.
And your name, sir?
And it's Dan. Last name is Eckhart, E-C-K-H-A-R-T.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yep.
Thank you. some point when we get.
Thank you so much.
Because I'm sure he has things that he would like to say as well.
Yeah,
Thank
that
you very
might
much.
happen in the future. We haven't ruled out the fact that he could provide a statement to the public and to the press.
I'll send an email to your office.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Again, appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, if we
Appreciate
control
it.
that the clock, I suspect that would. But as far as his stance right now and what our defense is, I don't want to answer it any longer than that or any more than that.
Do you think he'll get a fair due process, considering he might be clumped in with all the agitators and rioters?
Well, I have enough confidence in our government. I have enough confidence in our appointed judges that he will get a fair run at this.
I mean, he's facing serious charges.
That's what we started out saying, and he's taking it very seriously, yes.
Does your client believe the election was stolen?
We're not going to get into the
Yeah.
politics of the election.
That's
We
not
got to head out
today's
this way,
about.
guys. I appreciate we giving
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you all.
Whoops, sorry about that, buddy. Let's head out this way. David.
No, that's fine.
I got it already.